Okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself for the next 2 weeks because we keep getting more and more people coming back. So obviously, I just put up a random article that has a lot of people on and that are coming back, and we got another person coming back that we'll talk about in a minute. But obviously, the Packers have the bye, and it's very helpful. This is this is super helpful. David Bakhtiari got starts and reps against the Lions this past weekend, and now he has essentially 2 weeks to practice before division round. Josh Myers came back, got some snaps under center. And Rodgers went out there and basically said to the media, like, hey, I'm out there because I want to have reps with David Bakhtiari, with Josh Myers and whatnot. So we saw those two people. Jair Alexander came back. Obviously, he was on the COVID list, but he came back and he's going to be ready to play. He's got 2+ weeks that he's had because he started practicing last week. We have Randall Cobb, who, what was it, 2 weeks ago, somewhere around there, that he came back, and I think, what was it, a core muscle surgery or something he had. All of a sudden he's back practicing. It's crazy. Obviously, Za'Darius Smith came back, been practicing. This week is when he started practicing. Billy Turner is out there practicing too. And then now today we just found out Whitney Mercilus has been designated to return from IR2. Now he has 21 days before he can be, he can go to practice squad. He can come up to the main roster too. So we're getting all these people back. Obviously you're gonna have all these rotations that can now happen. I'm not sure how much they're gonna keep going in and out with these rotations, because I'm sure they're gonna try to keep the stars on the field as best as they can. But to have Whitney Mercilus back out there, to have Cobb, Billy Turner, Za'Darius Smith, like all these people coming back, it just shows like this is very good. Every day it seems like we're getting someone back. Like, I'm expecting Elton Jenkins to just be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to be coming back for the division round too. Like, we'll see you guys next week. Like, I'm just expecting, like, every single person to just randomly come back out of nowhere when they shouldn't be coming back and just beating injuries and just... So, I don't know what I'm going to do, because it's Thursday today. We still have wild card weekend, which goes till Monday, and then we have to wait till next Sunday after that. So we're over a week away from the Packers playing next. It's just seeing all these people come back. It's just, I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this round. It's at home, so I'm feeling a little better. Obviously, we know what happened last year at home with our first time being at home for the NFC Championship game. We're all hoping it's not the same. But the first step here is to focus on the division round. And when you get a bunch of stars coming back, and then again, I don't know how much, if he comes back for the division round, which again, he has over a week to, get ready, see how he feels and whatnot. And he has a lot of time. Torn bicep, yeah. In November. Yeah. I'm pretty sure a lot of us thought he was done. I'm pretty sure a lot of us thought, some of these other stars are just completely done, and it's just all of a sudden they're just coming out of nowhere. Cobb, I was a little iffy on Cobb, because again, I believe, did they say it? Yeah, being held out for the being held out for the season finale, as a precaution. Yeah, he was practicing. It's been a while. I didn't think it would be until like divisional round that we would obviously see Cobb. I was a little hesitant, but he came out there again. This was like 2 weeks ago, and it was just guns a-blazing already. So, it's just good to see all these people back. The more the merrier. I'm totally fine with this. Now, the weird thing is it's a good thing, but you bring back, Jair in corner when we've had, he hasn't been there since, was it week 4 or something like that? I think it was the Bengals game he got hurt. So whatever week that was, early on, it was like October or something that he got hurt. You've had Rasul Douglas, Kevin King's been in rotation, Eric Stokes, obviously, you've had people just in rotation, obviously, without Jair, and, we've been fine at corner, so now it's going to be like, okay, well, now who's going to get limited, and hopefully it's King. But who's gonna get limited now that we're getting our star corner back? Same thing with Zadarius Smith. Now it's gonna weigh more heavily on Whitney Houston or Houston. Oh my God, Whitney Merciless, because I feel like he's gonna not play as many. Because I feel like they're gonna try to get Zadarius Smith back in there a lot more. But Rashawn Gary's been stepping up, been crazy good this season. Preston Smith, people were calling for him to leave the Packers last season. He's stepped up this season and looked real good. O-line. Now, O-line is the one thing where it's like, okay, well, I don't know how much it's really going to be affected because we've had so many different lineups every single week. It feels like we've just had a different lineup at O-line. So, I feel like with Billy Turner back, it's not going to change too much because, again, we've experienced so much change. So I mean, I'm sure he'll get his normal amount of reps, but we're just so used to people going down, people coming back every week, and it's just I'm not too worried about O-line because we've been doing fine and whatnot, but it's just these other positions. It's like, okay, well, what happens now to these other players that have been getting so much time, and all of a sudden these star players are coming back? So it's fun to see Rasul Douglas come out of nowhere, but does he get limited a little more with Jaire coming back? Or are they going to limit the rookie Stokes? Is Stokes going to get limited? So it's just, these are good questions to have, and I'm sure that's what they're thinking about too. I'm sure the staff is thinking about that too right now. And it's not a bad thing at all to have options. This is basically more depth. Like, you bring our star back, and it's like, okay, well, our star goes down again, or he's not fully 100%. Well, we have Rasul Douglas right here, who's shown he can be a star. So let's just go ahead and put him in and give him more reps. So it's definitely a good thing to say. What happens now to everyone. So I'm just excited. It's gonna be hard to contain my excitement for we have over a week till the Packers play again. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so excited to see everyone coming back. Perfect time during the playoffs to come back. It's just the perfect time. Getting healthy. Obviously, we've had I think, does it say it on here? I think there was just someone put on the Lucas Patrick was just put on the COVID reserve list. So obviously, COVID's still a threat, obviously, and we can always still have someone going down with COVID. But again, that's where it comes into. We have all this depth now. So if someone gets COVID, like Jaire did before the Lions game, we have Rasul Douglas, we have Eric Stokes, we have Kevin King. We have all these people out there. If COVID affects us. So it's just, again, it's a good thing to have that kind of question. So I'm excited. I know I've said it a lot, but to see, everyone coming back, and then again, I thought Whitney Houston was fine. I think he, fit the role. I think he was fine. So if we see him get some snaps in the divisional round, I'm totally okay with that. I really am. So it's that more rotation stuff again. So I'm going to wrap up here. God, this is gonna be a hard wait. I know it's only what 7, 8, 9. Oh, hang on, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's only a 10-day. Well, no, are we playing on Saturday or Sunday? So well, it's either a 9 or a 10-day wait, which isn't long. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not long. But it's just when you're thinking about it so much. It just feels like it's going to be so slow and time's going to go so slow. So I'm just excited. I've said that way too much, but it's the truth. It's really the truth. So for now, like the video, share the video around, don't forget to subscribe. God, I'm so happy everyone's coming back. And we're out of here. Peace.